this morning, actually, or it was yesterday, and I thought, oh my God, one man has been blamed for Germany's demise and decline. I mean, what utter nonsense. Semi-finals of the Euros 2016, lost to France. You saw it on the graphic there, 2018, group stage, 2021 Euros, 2020 Euros, whatever it was, out at the knockout stage, and then the debacle again that we saw at the World Cup. Look, it's not Pep Guardiola's fault that they haven't got decent defenders. It's not Pep Guardiola's fault that they've stopped producing elite-level strikers that put the ball in the back of the net. All he did was go to Bayern, by the way, in 2013 to 2016, and got Bayern to play attractive football. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but since 2016, Bayern Munich have still been, and other teams in Germany, have still been trying to play the ball out from the back. That's not all a man who's been in Manchester for 7 years' fault. I mean, for an international player of his repute to come out and say, and try and pinpoint a country that's in decline on a manager who came in and managed one team is utterly ridiculous. There's a lack of conveyor belt of quality international players coming through. That's the problem for Germany. You look at them at the in Qatar, where they had to go to the big lad Füllkrug, or whatever his name was up front. Nothing against him, but he was their best option at one point. Big, strong guy, puts himself about, but 10 years ago, wouldn't even get in the squad. Never mind the starting team or off the bench. So it's a lack of, and Don knows this from our country, Scotland, that when that conveyor belt of talent stops coming through, it's very difficult. Scotland are only just getting back to sort of, doing a little bit better under Steve Clarke. But Germany, to a lesser extent, have that problem, that they're not producing the quality, high-end, all across the park and key positions that they once were. So to come out, Schweinsteiger, and say, oh, Germany's problems are partly down to one of the best coaches in the world coming to our country. I mean, come on. Look in before you look out. I mean, they're just ridiculous comments, in my opinion.
I couldn't agree more. Listen, I'm not really sure what Schweinsteiger is trying to get at here. I think globally there's been a change in how in how all teams play the game. You can't put all that on Pep Guardiola. You can't put Brazil's struggles on Pep Guardiola. And so I find I'm torn in between piling on to Schweinsteiger and just thinking that he just kind of identified Germany's own shift into that way of playing football, because Spain had been playing that way for years before. Others started to do so, and then Germany joined in. Maybe Germans were late to the party. Maybe it just happened to coincide with Guardiola arriving at Bayern Munich. But whichever way, these statements are misplaced. I'm not going to go so far as to say malicious. I'll just say misplaced and really with minimal scrutiny, clearly ridiculous.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.